All right, ladies and gentlemen, Buccaneer fans and Aucilla Warrior fans, it has been an eventful afternoon here in Jefferson County. I'm Terry Filia, along with my sidekick, Sawyer Brooks, and we're going to bring you a mutter tonight. It's going to be a slobber knocker. We have been here since 5 p.m. It has been lightning, thunderstorms, and steady rain, and it is still raining. But after 9 p.m., we have a kickoff finally. Aucilla got the opening kickoff, had 7-play drive before they had to turn the ball over on a punt. Branford now takes it 1st and 10 from their 20-yard line. And in the pistol formation is quarterback Trent Land. Trent Land with the play action, out to 0. That's Colby Beard. And he's going to move the sticks. One play, going to net 20 yards for the Branford Buccaneers. And it's 1st and 10. Correction ball spotted, 16-yard gain. Once again, play action.
Transitioning over to number 0, who's taking it down, hoping for another first down here for the Branford Buccaneers.
That's right, Sawyer. Going to his go-to guy already on this drive. 2 plays, both going to Colby Beard.
Be another first down for the Branford Buccaneers.
Yeah, the junior-senior hookup, and that moves the sticks, and they're hustling on the far side as Branford's got a little tempo going. This time, handing off to the big back, number 2, Ollie James. And I can't say enough for this crew, Miss Lucy, Miss Courtney, Jake, Luke, and my man who got it all done for us this evening to get this show on the road, Mr. Sawyer Brooks. 2nd down and about 8, Sawyer.
Oh, slip up from Trent. He's taken down. Huge loss for the Branford Buccaneers. Taken down by number 4.
That's Dalton McCormick. Yes, but I tell you, folks, get used to that. That's probably, unfortunately, not going to be the first time we see the pigskin slip through a ball carrier's or the quarterback's hands this evening. It has been a steady rain prior to what was supposed to be a 7 p.m. kickoff, Sawyer.
Mm-hmm. Been out here for hours. It's been raining nonstop for hours. Been wet, cold. These players finally getting to play. It's going to be a very slippery game. Trent's got to keep his hands on that ball. He's sending this player down. He's still getting chased up. It's taken down. What's going on here?
Yeah, he got popped pretty good on that far sideline. I thought he was going to take it out of bounds, but he kept in bounds. He's a tough quarterback.
Flag on the field.
Flag on the field on our side. The flag on the far side is being waved off on the Branford side. If you're watching the game, we are set up on the Aucilla Warrior side. Can't say enough for the fine folks of Aucilla, especially athletic director, Mr. Dave Gray, Coach Dave Gray, who got us all set up here. And we have patiently waited in wind, rain, and quite a lightning show this afternoon.
Quite the lightning show. And for any of those who don't know, Suwannee was supposed to play Madison County tonight for their kickoff classic. Punt coming in here from Branford's kicker, sending it down to the field. Oh, number 9 picks it up, and he's getting chased down by
Ball's
3
loose.
Bucks. It's loose, and
Branford's got it.
They got a hold of the ball.
Number 2, Ollie James, Sawyer, he got all over it. So it will be the Branford Buccaneer offense returning to the field. Official timeout. A water break. Go figure.
Well, with their water break, we will also take ours here live on rivercountrysports.com.
Saddle up, Swanee. It's rodeo time. The 6th annual Swanee River Roundup Pro Rodeo will take place October 16th and 17th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the Fairgrounds in Live Oak. There will be roping, along with bronc riding, steer wrestling, cowgirl breakaway, barrel racing, plus bull riding. Gates open at 6 with the rodeo beginning at 7:30. Saturday's rodeo will air live right here on River Country. Don't miss the rodeo October 16th and 17th in Live Oak. For more information, call 386-362-3004 or visit SwaneeParks.com.
Go back. Yep. All right. It's okay. All right. Teams are coming back on after their water break. Here, starting on the 50-yard line, just a few inches short of it. Trent's taking it through the center.
Yeah, that's design play, quarterback keeper for tough number 4, Trent Land. Buccaneer offense keeping everybody pretty much in tight. Got one receiver spread to the left. Folks, I think we're the only ball game going on in the entire universe right now. It was a late start, close to 9:30, if not after. Once again, the quarterback with the keeper, and he's up the right side. And folks, if that's not a first down, that's close to it. From our designated point of view, near the field, not up in the press box. No room in the press box for us. No room in the end, Sawyer. That will move the sticks. First down for Branford, and they don't waste any time. Oh, once again over the head this time. Ball still on the ground. That time Luke White at the quarterback position for the Buccaneers, and that ball was just snapped a little high over Luke's head.
Bucks keep it, however, with a massive loss again. Second down and very far to go. Not sure how many yards that is. Way more than 10, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, from our point of view, you guys can see it better than we can. We got our cameraman, Luke, up high at the top row of the Aucilla Warriors fans stands. And now Trent Land returns. And you know, Sawyer, the center gets used to snapping to their lengthy quarterback, Trent Land. And Luke White, as heck of an athlete as he is, just doesn't have the vertical that Trent Land does.
Slick pass over to good old number 0, who's getting taken down on the far side.
Yeah, Colby Beard, he's been a favorite target so far by Land. And that'll move the ball up a little further, but they've got third and probably Gulf of America to go. As it's a good.
Got a replay here in the bottom right corner.
20-plus yards for the Buccaneers. This time, once again, third time, Trent started to cover it, but he realized it's third down. I've got to make something out of it, and he takes it to the left side, and he is taken out on that left side by the Buccaneers bench, and that's going to bring up fourth down, and that's going to bring in the punter for the Bucks, number 27, Brantley Bass. Will be checking in for his punting duties. 3:36 and counting in this first quarter. Aucilla, 21 players on the roster, but I tell you what, all 21 of them are solid athletes. Great punt by Bass. Good job fielding at number 5, Wyatt Wellman. He's a workhorse for these Aucilla Warriors, Sawyer, and he returns the ball near the 45-yard line. Referee's going to take it back now closer to the 40. So it's 1st and 10 as these Aucilla Warriors set up camp. They haven't had it since the opening drive of this first quarter. So we'll see what Coach Wheeler of the Aucilla Warriors has in mind for his quarterback, Cooper Wiles. It's going to be a run play. And in the backfield, meeting him before he could even get to the line of scrimmage, Sawyer, is number 6, Micah Bussey.
Buccaneers don't have any time to waste. They've waited so many hours to play this game. They're ready to play this game, and they're hoping to take this home tonight.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, it's going to be a mutter. I tell you, I'm going to invest in Tide stock after tonight because both teams are going to have to take their uniforms to the laundromat. And that's a quarterback keeper, direct snap quarterback keeper to the right side.
Looks like number 2 takes him out that time, Ollie James.
Yep, Ollie James. Hard to keep that man off the field. Offense, defense, special teams.
Wherever you need him.
Need him to come over here and hold this umbrella. I bet he can do it in between plays. Right in front of us, Miss Allison Posey from WCTV, Channel 6. Filming the action. It's 3rd down. Wiles is out. That ball's going to be just a little short and wide. Boy, that's some good pressure. I tell you, one guy who was relentless on that first drive for the Aucilla Warriors, boy, they came out of the locker room and let us know we're going to play ball. We're going to forego the national anthem, and we're just going to get out there, warm up for a few minutes, and we're going to kick off, Sawyer. And we barely had enough time to get our equipment going, thanks to you. But we got it going. But I tell you, that first series, number 12, Keaton Brown. And he was just in on that pressure, and that pass missed its mark, all because of that mad rush by Keaton Brown. So it's 4th down. Aucilla's punting. And it is the quarterback, Cooper Wiles, who does the punting.
Flips out his hand. He's been
Ty Donaway. Yeah.
He gets through. Few Christian Warriors.
Yeah. Good team tackling there by Aucilla.
Looks like we got about 1:30 left in the quarter. Been a fast quarter.
So it's 1st down and 10 for our Branford Buccaneers. That ball sits there about the 32, between the 32 and 33-yard line, just getting soaked. So we've got to be careful here as Land does not get under center very often. He's in that pistol formation. Ollie James in the backfield with him. And Ollie James is met by a host of Aucilla Warriors, led by number 50, River Sasser. It's going to be interesting, Sawyer, to see as this game goes on. Now, we don't have to deal with the heat anymore. As a matter of fact, I think we've all got chill bumps on our bodies right now. We're coming down here today, and it's 100 degrees on the thermostat on the car.
Not mistaken, I believe practices around the area were postponed or even canceled.
Yep, including kickoff classics. And there again, once again, that ball sits out there and is getting soaked in this rain, this steady rain here in Jefferson County. And another miscue. The officials having trouble passing the ball. The officials having trouble passing the ball back in 2. I tell you, one of the Trent Land, elusive. Nice rundown by Calvin James. And they're going to look like they're going to mark Trent Land down. Said his knee was down before he passed the ball.
I'll tell you what, I really like these shiny helmets of these Warriors here.
Yeah, they almost got a Notre Dame look.
Reminds me of the Saints, but I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah. So that's going to bring up 4th down, and it's punt time again for Branford. And, folks, we're going the wrong direction. But I don't think it's because of the offensive play calling. It's because of Mother Nature. It's going to be important.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Aucilla 0.
And that's going to be the first quarter, Sawyer.
All right. First quarter over. We're going to let the players recoup, and we're going to take our break here on River Country Sports.
Looking for more selection, more savings, and more reasons to love your next Chevy? Then get to Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. You've got the largest selection of Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, from powerful Silverados and rugged Colorados to family-friendly Equinoxes, Tahoes, and sporty Corvettes. Whatever you drive, we've got it, and it's ready to go. And right now, you can score rebates up to $10,000. That's serious savings on the Chevy you want without the runaround. Already driving a Chevy? Our state-of-the-art service department is staffed with GM-certified master technicians who know your vehicle inside and out. From oil changes to major repairs, your Chevy is in expert hands. Here's Lance McCrae and Jeff Mosley.
This is Lance McCrae at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Come be a part of our Chevrolet family, and remember, don't be fooled by all the smoke and mirrors of fees and no fees, because the only line that matters is the bottom line.
Hello, this is Jeff Mosley, General Manager at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Like Lance says, the only line that matters is the bottom line, and that's the line we will not be beat on. Thanks, and hope to see you down at the store.
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning. Leadership begins here. Careers start here.
Start of the second period. It's still a scoreless game, and number 27, Brantley Bass, the punter, in his own end zone. And he got it out of there. Brantley Bass, that was key to hold on to that ball. Great snap. Great grab to hold on to that ball, and an excellent job punting that ball out of our end zone. And now it's Aucilla's turn as they head from our left to the right.
Aucilla only about 39 yards to go.
Yeah, in Branford territory. When Branford was moving backwards, but it wasn't because of the offensive plays or the offensive play calling. It was the weather. The ball just, and there it is. It's on the ground again, and Branford's all over it.
Oh, it's slipping.
It's
from
Branford
everywhere.
ball. It's Branford ball. And, folks, this may be a record evening as far as turnovers go, because it truly is a slippery pig out there on that football field, Sawyer.
Tell you what, watching it, it's going through a few different Branford players, but number 9 ends up getting that final
that
grab
Cole,
onto that ball.
Cole Poindexter. It slipped through a few Branford Buccaneer players' grips and ended up in Poindexter had the sticky fingers on the slippery football. So, once again, Trent Land will bring his offense out on the field, and you got to wonder, if we can just hold on to the ball, can we start to tire out this defense of the Aucilla Warriors? There's the snap. The hands to Ollie James as he goes around that left end, and he's belted out of bounds by the Warrior.
If I'm not mistaken, that's number 7 pushing Ollie James out.
So our down man across the way has got the wrong numbers. There, he fixed himself. It's second down and about 4 yards for our Bucks. And Coach Detter is going to the run game, which might be a wise choice right now, at least until this.
Ooh. Looks like the Warriors end up with the football.
Hold on. The
What's
officials have not said.
I might want to see
He was
that
down.
again.
He was down. Yeah, we might want to go to replay on that one. That's definitely a replay one. See if our camera guy, Luke, got that one. And the officials, I believe, have determined that James was down. And that'll move the sticks for a first down for the Branford Buccaneers. So this time, quarterback Trent Land hands to his new back.
Yeah, on that replay there, you can see ollies coming in down. Can't even tell what's going on in that exchange, but number 50 ends up with it.
But his knee was in fact down. So here we go. Second down. No gain on that carry. That's Holston Frazier, the ball carrier for the Buccaneers. That'll bring up third down and about 5 yards. Branford wasted no time. Little up-tempo offense.
Right.
And Trent Land looking like he's going to pass, but he cuts it back. And a shoestring tackle.
Looks like that'll be a first down for the Branford Buccaneers.
That will be a first down, Sawyer. That'll move the sticks, and we've got a couple of Aucilla players patting their helmet. Number 51 coming out of the ball game, Lawton Rowell. Not sure if he got dinged a little bit or if he's just needs a breather. Branford with their up-tempo offense, and they're holding on to the ball, and I hope I don't jinx them by saying that. Frazier is in the backfield, and here he comes around the right end, and that's number 4 for the Warriors, Dalton McCormick. But that's going to be positive yardage. That's going to be close to a 4-yard gain.
All right.
For Frazier.
It's like the Bucks are on the Warriors' 39-yard line.
Yep, we're in Warrior territory. And I like this up-tempo, this tempo that the Bucks have. 8:50 and counting in this second quarter. And there goes Trent Land. He's off to the races again, around right side, waiting for his blockers. He always seems to push forward for positive yardage. He's got those strong legs. You know, he's a high school version of a number 15 that wore the orange and blue at the University of Florida years ago. So that's going to bring up third down now for our Buccaneers. Ollie James has not been in the backfield this series. Time is being called.
Looks like we're having a timeout here. So we're also going to take our timeout here on rivercountrysports.com.
Saddle up, Swanee. It's rodeo time. The 6th annual Swanee River Roundup Pro Rodeo will take place October 16th and 17th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the Fairgrounds in Live Oak. There will be roping, along with bronc riding, steer wrestling, cowgirl breakaway, barrel racing, plus bull riding. Gates open at 6 with the rodeo beginning at 7:30. Saturday's rodeo will air live right here on River Country. Don't miss the rodeo October 16th and 17th in Live Oak. For more information, call 386-362-3004 or visit SwaneeParks.com.
We got it.
It's Branford Buccaneers football on rivercountrysports.com.
Keep that ball dry, Gaby. Keep that ball dry, Gaby.
All right, back here, River Country Sports.
During the timeout is a Warrior timeout. I might be hollering at one of the MVPs tonight, and he's not even in uniform. He's wearing the jersey, number 61. Robert Gaby, his job is to keep that football dry on the sidelines.
Looks like a handoff.
Yeah, straight ahead. Once again, Ollie James has not been in this series. That's Holston Frazier. That's positive yardage. That's fourth down. We're at deep in Warrior territory, about the 31-yard line, 32-yard line. See if Coach Detter changes any personnel. He is leaving Land in at quarterback. So it's fourth down. Still a steady rain here in
Ollie's
Jefferson
out here
County.
now.
Okay, there's that change in personnel. fresh legs because he has not been in this series. And there it is. Quick handoff to Ollie James. He is going to be close, but I'm not sure, Sawyer, if he quite got to the sticks. I think he's going to be less than a yard short.
He's very, very, very
closer
close.
to a foot short. Now they're spotting it. They put it back a little farther.
Turnover.
So it will be a turnover on downs. I think it was a good call by Coach Detter. I mean, in this weather,
who knows what could happen? And they almost had it there.
Yeah, you're too close to punt. Might be just a little out of the kicker's range, especially if the ball weighs an extra few pounds soaking wet. But that'll put the Aucilla Warriors offense back on the field. Big number 7, Cooper Wiles. He's a good-looking quarterback. He certainly passes the eyeball test. That Branford Buccaneer defense, it waits on that Aucilla Warrior offense as they come out. Ooh. Twins to the right for the Aucilla Warriors. Back in motion, moves it to trips. That's quarterback takes off. That's designed all the way for the quarterback, and he is an athlete. Cooper Wiles, he is to Aucilla what our Trent Land is to us Bucks.
That's a first down for the Warriors.
And that will be a 10-yard gain for our Aucilla. It's 1st and 10. Twins again to the right.
Whistle's blowing.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, legal procedure by the Warriors. That's going to push the ball back. So that'll still keep it 1st down. But it's now going to be 1st and 15. Ball spotted at the Warrior 33. Keeping that same formation. Clean snap.
Pass over to number 15. Gets taken down by a whole squad of Buccaneers.
Yeah, Luke Grant for the Warriors.
So that'll be 2nd and 13, making that last play a 2-yard gain.
That's right. Good job by that Buccaneer defense. Got them big boys up front like Alex Dees. Right there in the middle. Wiles back to pass. Little mix-up by the Aucilla receivers. Boy, the coach over here is not happy. He is little Steve Spurrier-ish. Steve Spurrier slamming that clipboard down to the ground. Letting his big receiver, who's every bit of about 6'4", know that he ran the wrong route. So that's going to bring up 3rd and about 13, Sawyer.
Weather's finally letting up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not constant rain on us. Hopefully we can keep this dryness.
At halftime, I can maybe put our rosters in the dryer in there and have a fresh, dry set of rosters in the second half.
Looks like there's going to be a time up on the field, though, so we're going to take ours here on rivercountrysports.com.
Sometimes you just need a bird's eye view. Call Bird's Eye Roofing for a free estimate. Visit www.birdseyeroofing.com or call 386-935-6559.
All right, back here on rivercountrysports.com. Timeouts just now ending. People coming down to the field.
Boy, I tell you, much appreciation across the way looking at the Branford fans that stuck it out for the past 3 hours, waiting for this game to finally kick off. So it's 3rd and long, Sawyer, for the Warriors. So right here, Coach Detter's defense has got to hunker down. There's the handoff. Trying to get that number right there. That's my man, number 60, right there in the middle. Alex Dees. That's going to bring up 4th down. That will bring the punt team on for the Aucilla Warriors. But the fellow that puts his foot to leather, Sawyer, he's also the guy that drives the team. First game, going to be some things to iron out. Warriors missing a man. They got him on the field just in time, and there's 7. Boy, a good rush. Mason Humphreys. Up, ball's on the ground again. Warriors are coming out of the pile, holding it high. There was some popping going on down there, Sawyer. We could hear it and feel it all the way up here, and that's not a good sign. Number 5, Ty Donaway. He is limping off the field over there. Looks like that right ankle, right knee, that right leg is really bothering him. Well, Sawyer, it is water break time.
Well, we're also going to take our break here on rivercountrysports.com.
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning. Leadership begins here. Careers start here. Curiosity meets opportunity. Building the leaders of tomorrow. Learning begins with love. One district, every student, every day. The Suwannee County School District, my choice for high-quality education.
Right, back here on rivercountrysports.com.
Water break is over. My goodness, as if they needed a water break. They've had 3 hours of water since we've been here. 4 hours of water since we've been here. Goodness gracious.
Plenty of water. That field is probably very much damp.
Oh, my goodness. It was a lake out there earlier, but they have done that. It drains well because there is not a puddle to be found on that field. But you're right, Sawyer. I'm sure it is soaking wet as it is 1st down for Aucilla.
Quarterback's taking it all the way to the side.
Wow.
He's keeping it. He's running. He's going all the way down. He's got people. He's running around onto the side here. I cannot tell what's going on. People in my way.
This advantage we've got is not an ideal advantage over here in Aucilla. Their press box is very limited in space, and so we are actually down on the field for this broadcast, even though fans watching the ball game say, it looks about the same to me. That's because our cameraman, Luke, is up high in the sky with the Aucilla Warrior fans, and we're down here on the sidelines. But, yeah, it looked like Wiles was wanting to pass it downfield, but great defensive coverage by the Buccaneers.
He was still weaving around those Bucks, making quite a gain for us.
There's the snap. This time he gets it out of his hands, but number 7, the same guy that had great coverage the last play, to which Wiles had to tuck and run, Braden Straight. Don't try my side. Don't try my side. So that brings up 2nd down for the Warriors as they are in Buccaneer territory. There's the snap. Wiles is back. He's looking across the middle. That pressure. Same group of bad Bucks. Number 12, Keaton Brown. Number 14, Luke White, putting the heat on him, forcing him to push that pass
Throws it too low straight into the dirt, unfortunately not able to make it to his receiver.
Good for the Bucks, bad for the Warriors. So we'll see here, 3rd and 10 for the Warriors. Obvious passing down, but when you've got a quarterback like Cooper Wiles for the Warriors, his legs are dangerous. And that's just what he's going to do, Sawyer.
Keeping himself, looks like he's
Gonna-
got someone on him, taking him down. Who is that? That's number 3. Taking him down.
Yeah, Vernon Richards. Interviewed Vernon Richards the other day. Wonderful young man for the Bucks. But I tell you what, nice guy off the field. He didn't look very nice there as he's pursuing that Aucilla Warrior quarterback. And it's 4th down, 4th and about 4. So that was a gain of 6 yards by Wiles. And the officials blowing their whistles. Looks like they are sending straight to the sidelines. Might be a equipment malfunction. But we're ready for play now. 4th down and 4. Warriors are going for it. Yeah, they're going to try to make them jump. Yep. Almost got the Bucks on that hard count. We moved, but we did not cross that. We did not encroach, Sawyer. Pass was a little short. And it's a turnover on downs with 2:59 remaining before the first half. Still no score here in Jefferson County. Fine folks at Aucilla Christian High School. Couldn't ask for better hospitality.
I'll tell you what, Terry, after all that rain, these bugs are coming back to life, getting bit up by mosquitoes left and right.
I tell you, I saw you had a $20 bill a while ago, and if you hand it over to me, I'll hand you this bottle of off. Here we go, 1st and 10 with our Buccaneers. Trent Land, Ollie James in the backfield. Land rolling to his right. He's going to tuck it. He's going to do oh!
Taken down by number 15.
Luke Grant by the Warriors. But similar game plans. These quarterbacks, if it's not there quickly, both Aucilla and, of course, our Bucks have the athletes that can just tuck that ball and take off with it. Wiles for Aucilla certainly could be a running back as well as quarterback, just as Trent Land could play anywhere on the field. He could be a running back as well as a quarterback, but we love him at quarterback.
We'll say Trent's going to keep it again. He's being taken down. He's got bug on his shoulder.
Look how tough he is. He's got nine Aucilla Warriors, 8 Aucilla Warriors over there around him, and he still refuses to go down.
Completely unfazed, standing tall when there's other number 4 right on him.
That is going to be a loss on the play, though. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for our Branford Buccaneers as we get closer to that 2 minutes before halftime. It's 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Officials about to have a discussion over on the Branford sideline. Did not see, unless it's a spot of the ball. And that's what it is. It's a spot of the ball. So instead of being 3rd and 9, it now looks as if it's going to be 3rd and about 6. Sawyer, did you see that? About got run over by Aucilla Christian, future Warrior. I heard from some good folks that there's going to be some young people that's going to be upset that we're set up over here. This is their football field while the football game is going on. So, all right. So as they
Whistle's blown again.
Yep. Now Branford has called a timeout as they have respotted the football. So Sawyer?
Well, we're going to take a break here on rivercountrysports.com.
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning. Leadership begins here. Careers start here. Curiosity meets opportunity. Building the leaders of tomorrow. Learning begins with love. One district, every student, every day. The Suwannee County School District, my choice for high quality education.
All right, we are back here in Jefferson County, 2 minutes and 2 seconds before halftime. Tell you, my man James, who's the assistant AD here at Aucilla Christian, he's also he's our security guard. He's rivercountrysports.com security. He's keeping these little 7 and 8 year olds trying to play football over here from running over us. So it's second down.
Trent's passing it deep, ends up overshooting. It's falling down the field.
Yeah, that same play, that post route to Ollie James that worked so beautifully against the Union County Tigers a week ago. Aucilla's been waiting on that one. He had 3 defenders on him, and it just was not there. So a good defensive play by Aucilla. And you don't blame Coach Detter for trying to go for the big one right there when it's third and nearly 20. That'll bring up third and nearly 20 for our Buccaneers. Trent Land waiting for the snap. Drops back. Oh, no.
Interception.
That's going to be an interception.
Who is that there? That's an interception from number. Come on, give me a good view of you. Number 50.
Number 50. You usually don't see big fellas like that in the middle get a INT, but old River Sasser came down with it, and he ran like a running back. So it's going to be Aucilla Warrior football, 1st and 10.
We've got a buck down on the field. We're going to take a break here.
Looking for more selection, more savings, and more reasons to love your next Chevy? Then get to Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. You've got the largest selection of Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, from powerful Silverados and rugged Colorados to family-friendly Equinoxes, Tahoes, and sporty Corvettes. Whatever you drive, we've got it, and it's ready to go. And right now, you can score rebates up to $10,000. That's serious savings on the Chevy you want without the runaround. Already driving a Chevy? Our state-of-the-art service department is staffed with GM-certified master technicians who know your vehicle inside and out. From oil changes to major repairs, your Chevy is in expert hands. Here's Lance McCrae and Jeff Mosley.
This is Lance McCrae at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Come be a part of our Chevrolet family, and remember, don't be fooled by all the smoke and mirrors of fees and no fees, because the only line that matters is the bottom line.
Hello, this is Jeff Mosley, General Manager at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Like Lance says, the only line that matters is the bottom line, and that's the line we will not be beat on. Thanks, and hope to see you down at the store.
Are you new to investing and not sure where to begin? Start by looking for a financial advisor who will offer you a strategy personalized for you and your family. One who will be there as your life and financial situation changes. I'm Hunter Abercrombie, your Live Oak Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner together to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today at 386-364-3699. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Right. Bucks back up, being taken to the sides of the field on us with a little bit of support. I think that's 0.
Yeah, that looks like it might be Colby Beard. Don't want to say for sure from our vantage point, but He's being aided off the field, and it looks like
Got some applause from the crowd. Great.
it's like a ankle injury. Hopefully, the trainers over there from the University of Florida will have Colby
All
up
sorted
and
out.
getting after it once again. But it's 1st and 10 in Buccaneer territory for the Warriors, as it's Wiles and company, and he's looking back to pass, but he's been around the right side. I thought that David Lopez was going to corral him in the backfield, but I'm telling you, folks, this Cooper Wiles, he's the real deal for the Aucilla Warriors.
Speaking of David, we do have an interview coming up with him at halftime. If you'd like to stay around for that.
Yeah, another fine young man who's does great things for the Buccaneer football team, but he's going to do even better things when he graduates. So you'll see that senior spotlight by Faye Odom, Hometown Realty. Appreciate her.
Well, whistle's blown. Warriors are. So everyone's getting angsty as the Warriors are getting.
Yeah, that was almost a 10-yard pickup on that last offensive play.
They are deep in Branford Buccaneer territory.
So that's going to
be offsides on Branford.
That's going to give the Warriors a first down against our Bucks. So they'll drop the sticks on the far sidelines, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Aucilla Warriors with 1:33 before halftime, Sawyer.
Where plays are made, time dwindling down before the half.
Wiles in the gun. There's a snap. Wiles going to roll to his left. He's got his man in the corner. It's a little high, though. Ollie James over there on the coverage. And if he was going to connect with his wide receiver, he was going to have to put it right on the money because Ollie James was in pursuit.
You know, I had a feeling he was going to run that in himself like he's been doing all night.
I think he thought he saw a little bit of daylight with his receiver, and he tried to squeeze it in there, but it was just a little bit too high. So that'll bring up 2nd and goal for the Warriors. Twins to the left. Moving his back over. There's a snap, and 7 once again is going to take it himself.
He gets stopped by a wall of Buccaneers.
Yeah, it looked like
just before reaching the goal.
We're at the opposite end of the field. That looked like big number 60, Alex Dees. In on that tackle. See David Lopez over there on that defensive front. Number 12, Keaton Brown. Boy, they are a solid group. Boy, slip that back out over to the right side, and he had him, but there was just a little bit too heat on that pass there by Wiles. So now, what will Aucilla do? This has been a scoreless ball game this first half, 35 seconds. Do they kick the field goal and get some points on the board? Or on 4th and goal, from about 4 or 5 yards out?
Their last chance to get something done here.
And they're going to try to punch it in. And that's going to move the ball a little closer to the goal line. So that will give them a better opportunity to punch it in without having to run a play. Hard count. You got to be aware, Buccaneer D, that when you get down in that goal line, expect that hard count, especially on 4th down. So here we go. Now 4th and about 2. All eyes on that football. All eyes on the football, men. And that's going to move it
2
half the
offsides
distance.
in a row on Branford.
Yep, that's an encroachment by the Buccaneer defense.
Substitution.
Coach Detter's going to change of personnel. Probably have a talk with my man Dees and Sawyer. That's going to be a timeout for the Aucilla Warriors, so that means it's going to be a timeout for River Country Sports. Folks, we'll be back here in just a few moments on rivercountrysports.com.
Do you want to help veterans? Vet Team 6 is a nonprofit organization that helps North Florida and South Georgia veterans with all types of projects, things that other organizations may not be able to do, like mowing lawns, removing debris, repairing driveways. We even helped one veteran bury his donkey. You can help Vet Team 6 by volunteering your time or by making a monetary donation to the cause. For more information, check out our Facebook page at VETTEAMSIX. Vet Team 6. 6 branches, 1 mission.
All right, we are back here with 35 seconds to go. 2 encroachment penalties by the Branford Buccaneer defense has moved the ball down to 4th and goal from about the 2-yard line. Wiles, the quarterback for the Warriors. He's an excellent passer, but on a wet, soggy night like tonight, he's been using those strong legs. Let's see if he does it here, and he does. And they call number 7 right up the gut. And with 31 seconds remaining before halftime, the Aucilla Warriors are surprising our Branford Buccaneers. It's 6-0. PAT forthcoming. So that was Wiles, the quarterback, who took that snap, and it was all Wiles, as there was not a thought of passing that ball. He was tucking it and taking it up the gut for the Aucilla Warriors score. And he's Mr. Do Everything, because it looks like he's back to kick the PAT. Kind of not just a sloppy field, but causes some sloppy play tonight. That time the Warriors moved before the ball was snapped, and that's going to make Mr. Wiles' kick a little bit more challenging, as they'll move the ball back 5 yards. And there's the snap, the hold. The ball was slipped, and it just worm burner on the field. And so with 31 seconds remaining before half, we'll be back right here on rivercountrysports.com.
From the heart of Suwannee County, it's River Country Sports, your exclusive home for local high school sports, live events, and all the hometown action you care about. Catch every touchdown, buzzer beater, and big play, streaming live and on demand at rivercountrysports.com. Proudly supporting all of Suwannee County. This is River Country Sports, your teams, your town, your stream.
All right, as Aucilla brings their kickoff team onto the field, Buccaneers kickoff return team is waiting on them. And with 31 seconds remaining, it looks as if there's a drop that falls every now and then, but not like it has been all afternoon here in Jefferson County at Aucilla Christian High School. And there's Wiles, toe to leather. The whistle has blown. And I didn't see it, but I guess maybe Braden Strait called for a fair catch, but he fielded the ball. And the whistle was blown immediately, and it looked like Braden was trying to gain some ground. But nonetheless, 29 seconds. Hard to believe that kickoff only lasted 2 seconds. But according to the official up in the booth running the clock, 2 seconds. So 29 seconds remaining before half, and the Branford Buccaneer comes out onto the field, and it's 1st and 10. It's like Trent Land, Ollie James in the backfield. There's a snap, and Trent's going to let it fly. But that Aucilla Warrior secondary had that sniffed out. Pass is complete. That is certainly not a gain for our Branford Buccaneers. And with 5 seconds, and timeout Branford. Time for one more play, unless there's a penalty for our Buccaneers. And with that, we will be right back on rivercountrysports.com.
Looking for the perfect spot for family dinner or catching the game? Beef O'Brady's is all about great food, friendly service, and fun for everyone. From their famous wings to hearty entrees, there's something for everyone at the table. Beef O'Brady's of Live Oak, where every visit feels like home. See you tonight.
All right, we are back here in Jefferson County, home of the Warriors of Aucilla Christian. And with 5 seconds remaining before half, it's Aucilla 6, our Branford Buccaneers 0, and it's 2nd and 12, but there's no time for a first down and a drive. It's got to be this play right here, and that is Trent Land.
The pass is complete, and that brings us to the end of the first half, which is for Aucilla 6, Branford 0.
And that pass is complete. But that will do it for halftime. So, folks, as Coach Detter takes his Buccaneers to the end zone for the halftime, Coach Wheeler takes his Warriors out the gate to their locker room for halftime. We got the Senior Spotlight coming up right here on rivercountrysports.com.
Looking for more selection, more savings, and more reasons to love your next Chevy? Then get to Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. You've got the largest selection of Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, from powerful Silverados and rugged Colorados to family-friendly Equinoxes, Tahoes, and sporty Corvettes. Whatever you drive, we've got it, and it's ready to go. And right now, you can score rebates up to $10,000. That's serious savings on the Chevy you want without the runaround. Already driving a Chevy? Our state-of-the-art service department is staffed with GM-certified master technicians who know your vehicle inside and out, from oil changes to major...
Hey there, looking for bargains? Well, look to Second Chance, the Second Chance thrift store at 501 North 129 in Live Oak. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. You never know what you'll find, from furniture to clothing and everything in between. And new shipments arriving daily. Locally owned and operated by Daniel and Amanda Moses. It's the Second Chance thrift store. More fun than a flea market and more convenient than a yard sale. Located on 129 North in Live Oak. Come get you a bargain today.
Do you want to help veterans? Vet Team 6 is a nonprofit organization that helps North Florida and South Georgia veterans with all types of projects. Things that other organizations may not be able to do, like mowing lawns, removing debris, repairing driveways. We even helped one veteran bury his donkey. You can help Vet Team 6 by volunteering your time or by making a monetary donation to the cause. For more information, check out our Facebook page at VETTEAMSIX. Vet Team 6. 6 branches, 1 mission.
It's time for a Buccaneers Player Spotlight, brought to you by Karen Odom of Hometown Realty in Branford. For all of your real estate needs, call Karen at 386-365-0039 or email Karen at hometownrealtynf.com.
And good evening, everyone. I'm Terry Filial, back with you, Buccaneer football. We want to thank Karen Odom from Branford's Hometown Realty for this Branford Buccaneer Senior Spotlight this evening. And ladies and gentlemen, this evening I do have with me one of Branford Bucks' finest, number 53, David Lopez, plays defensive tackle, but he can play on either side of the ball. He can do it all. As a matter of fact, I'm going to talk with him about something else that he does he's pretty special at. Good evening, David. How are you?
Good.
Just wanted to let you know, great job last week with the Union County Tigers. They come over here, a traditionally rich Union County Tiger football program with the legendary coach, Robbie Pruitt, but our own Will Detter, Coach Will Detter, and his staff, and you fellas gave them everything they wanted. When the game ended after 3 quarters, it was a 7-7 tie. And I would say that the Union County Tigers probably left out of Buccaneer Stadium here, Cleve Sykes Field, feeling as if they had a loss on their hands when the Buccaneers fans should feel as if they had a win. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, David, you play defensive tackle.
Yes, sir, I do.
And but you do something else that we saw the other night that was pretty special, and that is you kick that football, and you
Yes,
do
sir.
pretty well. Now you kind of remind me of Sebastian Janikowski. If folks go back to the Florida State days, Sebastian Janikowski, he was the the Polish rifle. He could knock a ball through the sticks from way out. Branford got a penalty on a kickoff, and you guys had to put the ball back.
Yep.
And you lined up, toe to leather, foot to leather, and the Union County return men had come up thinking you couldn't kick the ball that far, and you put it over their heads and in the end zone. So great job. How long have you been kicking for?
Well, I came here my sophomore year,
Mhm.
and I had a kicking coach, which he taught me. Had a soccer background, so I had a little bit of a knowledge of how to kick a football.
Right.
Then I was started here just kicking,
Mhm.
and his name was Coach Hicks, a great coach.
Right.
He taught me a lot of the specifics of how to get it up pretty high, pretty far.
Mhm.
And then after that, after a couple months of kicking and practicing, I got the hang of it, and I got pretty good at it.
Well, if Coach Hicks is still around, he would have been real proud of you the other night because you definitely put the Union County Tigers in a hole with that kickoff that actually we had a penalty on and had to re-kick, and Union County had to start
Yep.
deep field position. David, how are you feeling as we kick off the beginning of this season for Buccaneer football? What are your thoughts this season for Buccaneer football?
Well, we were looking really strong, a lot stronger than I thought. And honestly, with Coach Detter, he's a
Mhm.
very professional man. He knows what he's doing, and Coach Lucky, he's also very very good at what he's doing.
Right.
And if we all buy into what they're doing and to their coaching, and we all go in as a team together, I feel we will go pretty far, further than we can imagine, probably.
And I have been down here several times, and that's exactly what I have seen. You all are buying into this new coaching staff, their new schemes, and it looked as if things are moving along flawlessly in our progression in the season. So, how many years have you played varsity football for the Branford Buccaneers?
This is my 3rd year playing football for the Buccaneers.
Now, have you played the same position every year, or have you switched positions?
I've actually came here as a kicker, and then Coach Clark,
Mhm.
that was previously here, he saw I was getting a little stronger. He wanted me to put me at linebacker.
Mhm.
I was repping there a little bit, and after they saw they were down on defensive tackles, I got moved to defensive tackle, and I kind of got a lot more developed there with the help of Coach
Coach Coker,
a
okay.
great guy.
Well, I tell you, watching you the other night, you had a relentless effort.
Yeah.
And what is your mindset as you come here as a kicker, but yet you end up as a defensive tackle? You end up as a defensive lineman, and you've got to get after those backs in the backfield. But you had to get through that huge wall the other night of Union County offensive linemen. What is your mindset when you go into a game?
Well, honestly, I go in not thinking that they're bigger. I'm just going in. I'm going to do the best I can, go as strong as I can, and even if I know they're a lot bigger, but I got to give it my all, even if it's the very last strand I got to push to fight them, I will. I'll always be there.
Yeah. What is it that motivates you when you get out there, when that ball is snapped? What motivates you? What gets you so aggressive? Because I'm going to use the word again, relentless. What makes you so relentless when that ball moves for you to just fight through that offensive line and to get in that backfield and just create havoc?
Honestly, it all has to do when I see my teammates, I want to give them my all. I want to give them my all because if I'm not out there in the field giving it 50%, if I'm just giving that, it's not fair for them. I want to give them all I have because I want them to feel appreciated and them knowing that I'll give them my all at all times.
Well, we saw every snap the other night. You were absolutely David Lopez, the monster, giving it his all. So, have practices, preparation for this season been much different this year than they were in years past when you played? What's this Buccaneer team's practice like that is different from years past? What makes this different?
Well, it's a lot of differences. I can tell you that. Um, because the coach Detter, he has a lot of the system. He's brought a system here, and it's honestly been working pretty good. It was at first it was hard to adjust to,
Mhm.
but he has these periods,
Yep.
and they've been working pretty good.
Yeah,
And we go ahead.
I was going to say he keeps you guys on point. The coach is on point. Every practice I've been to, that clock is running, 5-minute periods, and when they end, boom, you guys are on to the next period. But there's something else. What do you think about the music
Oh,
at
the music.
practice this
Oh,
year?
at first it was I'll be honest, it's getting annoying because I couldn't hear. But then I started learning that it was also a practice to because in a game you it's gonna get loud, it's gonna get pretty obnoxious. So you got to get used to that, and it's honestly it has been helping a lot.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, what goals do you have personally for yourself this season?
Well, I 100% I just want to get I don't have any personal stat goals or anything like that. I just want to play football my last year and give my teammates, our uppercomers, try to give them my all and try to show them a little bit of a standard to play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, to a higher standard. I like that. I like that. Now, is the defensive side your favorite side of the ball because you can play all three phases: offense, defense, and special teams? You play special teams, you play defense, you will play offense if coach needs you. You were out there the other night on offense, is that correct?
Right.
So, which side of the ball do you
Do I prefer?
absolutely prefer?
I 100% prefer defense. I
And
love defense, yeah.
and why is that?
Because I just get a pursuit. I get to chase the running back or the quarterback. I can just chase them down, and I just love the pursuit. And I love it whenever we get a sack or a tackle and we all get hyped up.
Mhm.
We all hype each other up. I love it. I
Absolutely. And
love
you
it.
guys got after him the other night. You guys got after him. So, what plans do you have after you graduate from Branford?
Well, I'm doing rolling with North Florida College,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going there for electrical.
Okay.
So I am planning to be a full-time electrician after.
Good for you.
Yes, sir.
Great for you. Great for you. Would you, if the opportunity came along, would you entertain the idea of playing at the next level, playing college football somewhere?
Well, I'd probably really put some thought in it, but I've pretty bought into what I was doing at electrical. I have a lot of things set up there, so
Well, you've
so
got, you're focused, you're locked in. Good for you. Good for you. So, the career plans someday, is it to own your own electrical business?
of course, yes, sir.
Okay. So, how are the Bucks fans going to remember number 53, David Lopez, when this season comes to an end?
Well, I'm hoping it's going to be a good season, and it's not going to be of a stat type. It's going to be more of a he was a guy always said like always when everyone's tired, everyone's feeling down, he's always going out there. Even when it's hot, it gets annoying. He's always out there pushing it, and he's always giving that push to the team. Like
Very good.
keep it up.
Very good. You're the kind of teammate guys are blessed to have. Ready to have a little bit more fun?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is going to be rapid fire. I like doing this to every player. Favorite high school football team, not the Branford Buccaneers.
Mm. I definitely I'll go with Swanee.
Swanee. Okay, good answer. Good answer. The brothers from the north. I'm sure they'll all appreciate that. Who's your favorite athlete?
Favorite athlete, college, everything.
Up. Who? Period. High school, college, professional.
Cam Scatterboo.
Cam Scatterboo, the running back for the
Yep.
Giants. Very good. Favorite college football team?
I gotta go with Florida, the Gators.
Okay, he's a Gator fan. Favorite NFL team?
NFL team, gotta go the Jags.
Okay. Favorite team that is not a football team?
Not a football team. I don't know, Manchester City Soccer.
Okay. Just had big FIFA going on back in the summer. Were you watching that?
Not really. Haven't
Okay.
really been keeping up with it.
Okay. You're trying to throw me off, huh? Here we go. The big one. Good looking guy like you, celebrity crush.
Celebrity crush. Well, I don't know. Like
She might see this.
yeah, I don't want to answer that.
Well,
I'll pass on that one.
Okay, it's going to pass. I guess she watches rivercountrysports.com. All right. So, favorite movie?
Favorite movie? I got to go with Avengers Endgame, probably.
All right. So, you see what I did there? I asked favorite movie, a movie that you like to watch. There's some good looking Avengers up in that favorite movie, in that Avengers movie. So, well, folks, just want to thank everyone for tuning in. Got a fine football player, but an even better young man right here, number 53, David Lopez. Come out and watch him live in action, or watch him right here live in action on rivercountrysports.com. I'm Terry Filial for David Lopez. We're getting ready for the second half.
Looking for real estate? Want to buy? Need to sell? Call Karen at Hometown Realty in Branford. Karen's a people person and strives to make the buying and selling process as smooth as possible for her clients. Let her experience and knowledge of the area work for you in buying or selling real estate. Karen Odom at Hometown Realty in Branford, a proud supporter of Branford Buccaneers football. Karen Odom of Hometown Realty in Branford. To reach Karen, call her at 386-365-0039 or email Karen at hometownrealtynf.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bucks fans, Warriors fans, if you're tuned in, we've got about 2.5 minutes before the second half kickoff. The Aucilla Warriors lead our Bucks 6-0. It was a soggy first half. The rain has stopped, and after 11 o'clock at night here, by the time they kick off, we are still playing football. We still have a second half to go. So first half highlights were that Aucilla had the opening kickoff. They went about 7 plays, and then had to turn the ball over. A lot of turnovers in that first half as the ball was wet, soaking wet, heavy, and there must have been at least 7 miscues with the football in the first half. But it's 6-0. Branford Buccaneers trailing the Aucilla Warriors. And Sawyer, we found out that as we were sitting over here in the rain and the thunder and the lightning, waiting to see if this game was going to take place, that our brothers from the north up in Live Oak, Swanee Bulldogs, their game was canceled due to the same weather conditions. So their game against Madison was canceled. But there were some other games that were able to be played this evening. Dixie County winners over the Bell Bulldogs 6-0. Identical score to what we have, but we've got a whole second half left. It's going to be late night for River Country Sports. A surprise. Columbia County. Columbia High Tigers looks like they took it on the chin by the Oak Leaf Knights near Orange Park, 21-14. Coach Brian Allen, Coach Chris Martinez, the defensive coordinator, they're not going to be very happy after taking it on the chin by the Oak Leaf Knights out of Orange Park, 21-14. Team that we're going to see next week, Eagles View. Boy, they got walloped. Old Plank Christian out of Jacksonville took it to Eagles View 42-0 tonight. And a surprise. In the fourth quarter, Union County is defeating the Lafayette High School Hornets 21-7. That same Union County team that our Branford Buccaneers took to the wire last week, 7-7 after 3 quarters in a kickoff classic. They are defeating the Lafayette High School Hornets 21-14. So the Branford Buccaneers, through with their warm-ups in the end zone, are making their way back to their sidelines. The Aucilla Warriors making their way back onto the field from their locker room. And within 3 minutes, we should have it teed up. And Aucilla, they received the opening kickoff. So it will be our Branford Buccaneers who will receive the opening kickoff of the second half. And so, as we wait for the second half kickoff in 2.5 minutes, we're going to take a break right here on rivercountrysports.com.
Sometimes you just need a bird's eye view. Call Bird's Eye Roofing for a free estimate. Visit www.birdseyeroofing.com or call 386-935-6559.
Saddle up, Swanee. It's rodeo time. The 6th annual Swanee River Roundup Pro Rodeo will take place October 16th and 17th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the Fairgrounds in Live Oak. There will be roping, along with bronc riding, steer wrestling, cowgirl breakaway, barrel racing, plus bull riding. Gates open at 6 with the rodeo beginning at 7:30. Saturday's rodeo will air live right here on River Country. Don't miss the rodeo October 16th and 17th in Live Oak. For more information, call 386-362-3004 or visit SwaneeParks.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It appears as if something is awry with our system. I'm telling you, let me try to hone in on this camera over here. Yep, you heard it live, folks. We are going radio style until we can resolve the issue. Do a little CPR on our waterlogged cameras. Got my man Sawyer Brooks working hard, Miss Lucy trying to dry some of this material off, some of this equipment, so that we can get you back on the air. But until then, we'll treat it as radio. So right now, 27 seconds left before they will kick off this second half here in Jefferson County. It has been a wet, soggy start of the football season. The Branford Buccaneers have made their way. Their kickoff return team has made their way out onto the field. Aucilla still over here on the sidelines. Got their Warrior Indian war chant going. Branford Buccaneers, they said, let's go. Let's go. And now the Aucilla Warriors break their huddle and they make their way out for the kickoff. One little Warrior is thinking he's kickoff return and went back to the end zone. He's got to run back up here and join his kickoff team. So that's the whistle, and that's total leather. And it's going to be a high, short kick, and it is fielded by number 10, Christian Franklin. And that's going to be great field position for the Branford Buccaneers as they will set up camp. Looking for the spot. The official still walking with the ball. Looks like just over the 45-yard line. Just across the 45-yard line of the Branford Buccaneers. They don't have far to go before they're in Warrior territory. And here we go. That's a handoff. Trent Land to Ollie James. And that's going to be about a 6-yard pickup. He's moving it back, about a 5-yard pickup. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for our Branford Buccaneers. Ollie James stays in the backfield. Trent Land in that pistol position. Once again, Ollie James, sticks his foot in the ground, breaks to the right, and looks like he tripped up on his own offensive lineman's foot, or else there was nothing between Ollie James and that end zone except for me, and I wasn't going to lay a hand on him. So that's going to bring up 3rd down, still a gain of about 2 yards. Got a long 7, 3rd and 7 for the Branford Buccaneers. And quickly, this tempo of Coach Lucky. And here he comes, Trent Land around the left side. And he's not going to get the 1st down, but he's made positive yardage, as Trent Land usually does, consistently does. And they are spotting it in 1st down territory. So he just got that ball across the 1st down line, and they are already lined up and ready for action once again. Trent Land, pistol position. Ollie James in the backfield, and he's handing it to Ollie James. And that offensive line is still pushing out there. That's 53. The guy you just saw at the halftime, he took his Aucilla Warrior defensive lineman, almost delivered him to the Aucilla sidelines and planted him. Coach Detter, Coach Lucky, and the coaching staff for the Bucks got that Buccaneer offensive line attention at halftime. Folks, there's no more rain here in Jefferson County, and it's 2nd down and about 7 yards. Trent Land, again, Ollie James breaks it back to the right, and he's going to be close to that 1st down marker. As the Branford Buccaneers are moving their way deep into Warrior territory. Ball is going to be spotted. Woof. Wow. The official spotted that ball back at about the 33-yard line. But that'll move the sticks. 1st down. Trent Land takes it, tucks it, run. He's going around that right side on that towards the Branford sideline. He's not going to get much, but he is going to get positive yardage. And he just continues, along with that Branford offensive line, continues to pound and ground. It's 2nd and 8. Braden Strait checking into the ball game. He's split wide left. Ollie James again. Nope. That's a correction, folks. New blood, new legs. That's Cameron Anderson. I like Cameron Anderson. And he took that ball 6 yards, 7 yards, and it is within a yard of 1st down for the Branford Buccaneers. And then once again, they are lined up. It is quick tempo. Ball's on the ground. Trent Land takes it, and I believe he's going to have enough for the 1st down for our Buccaneers. So it's the 23-yard line, and that's going to move the sticks for the Branford Buccaneers. Coach Lucky signaling into play. Clock is running. 8:20, 8:19 in the 3rd quarter. Aucilla Warriors 6-0 over our Buccaneers. But our Buccaneers, they are taking this ball on the drive. Woo! Mishandled snap, and that's going to lose 3 yards on the play, maybe 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd and a long 13 for the Branford Buccaneers. 6-0. Aucilla Warriors, 7:45 remaining in this 3rd quarter. It's a late night here in Jefferson County. There's a pass. Trent Anderson throws it out, and the guy that went down in the 2nd quarter, number 0, Colby Beard, told me at halftime I'll be back. And there's a flag on the play, and it involves my guy, number 53, David Lopez, mixing it up a little bit after the whistle with number 75, Luke Kimmel of the Warriors. We'll see who this flag is on. Kimmel over there talking to the officials, trying to do his best acting job. The coaching staff for the Warriors right here in front of us, calling Big Luke over to the sidelines, telling him, just let the officials talk. They don't need you over there conversating with them. Head ump heading his way over to Coach Detter. And they're going to have a little discussion about what just happened. Number 53, David Lopez, just ferocious on that offensive line. So it's been about a 10-play drive so far for the Branford Buccaneers as they've taken this official coming back over. Going to pick up his flag, and he's about to let us all know what the penalty's going to be. And it looks like it's going to go against the Bucks. And ouch, that hurts. That's going to move the ball all the way back to almost right on the 40-yard line. So that is a big one. 15 yards marked off against that Buccaneer. Ooh. Unsportsmanlike conduct. I was here. I saw it. He drove him and drove him and drove him. There's a snap. That's 28. Cameron Anderson, he's going to take the ball. Gain of almost 6 on the play. It's going to be 4th down. We'll see if Coach Detter sends in his punt team. And yes, sir, here comes the punt team. Number 27, Brantley Bass, will be kicking from about.
Right, folks, sorry for the inconvenience, but for the rest of the night, we'll be running this old school radio. But in post-production, we will be able to get all of this to you on video on the River Country Sports YouTube channel.
Well, that's good news. People can see what we saw. That punt is high but short, and it takes a Warrior bounce. And that punt might net about 3 yards. Got a Buccaneer cramping out there. Once again, in the first half, Colby Beard went down, took a shot in the hip, went over and checked on him at halftime. Trainer was working on him.
I think we're going to let him recover and take our break here on rivercountrysports.com.
Looking for more selection, more savings, and more reasons to love your next Chevy? Then get to Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. You've got the largest selection of Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, from powerful Silverados and rugged Colorados to family-friendly Equinoxes, Tahoes, and sporty Corvettes. Whatever you drive, we've got it, and it's ready to go. And right now, you can score rebates up to $10,000. That's serious savings on the Chevy you want without the runaround. Already driving a Chevy? Our state-of-the-art service department is staffed with GM certified.
It's Branford Buccaneers football on rivercountrysports.com. Brought to you by.
All right, back here, rivercountrysports.com.
6 minutes, 26 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Aucilla Warriors are up 6-0 over our Branford Buccaneers. It's 1st and 10 for the Branford Buccaneers. Correction, 1st and 10 for the Aucilla Warriors at their own 36-yard line. And boy,
quick pass off from Aucilla's quarterback, but
that was a handoff to number 12, Keaton Brown, and number 52. My goodness, Mason Humphreys. They just waylaid that back in the backfield, and that's going to be a loss of 2 yards on that play, Sawyer. Aucilla, now they're trying a little quick tempo. They've come out. Looks like trips to the right. Buccaneer defense adjusting. And there's the pass. Oh, it's picked off.
Interception from number 9 on the Branford Buccaneers.
That's Cole Poindexter. He kind of went out earlier hobbling, but boy, he wasn't hobbling on that. Now,
I feel like, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's his second turnover of the night.
And Miles, the quarterback for Aucilla. Beautiful pass, but again, the rain has started once again. Little drizzles going here, and that ball went right through the receiver's hand, and that's what we call a tip drill, and I'm going to give you a tip. The officials have called a water break, and I think it's time for us to take our break. We'll be right back here in just a moment on rivercountrysports.com.
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning. Leadership begins here. Careers start here. Curiosity meets opportunity. Building the leaders of tomorrow. Learning begins with love. One district, every student, every day. The Suwannee County School District, my choice for high quality education.
Back here on rivercountrysports.com. Branford's getting ready to bring up their first play of their
Yeah, after a big turnover, Poindexter now in Warrior territory with the turnover, the interception. There's Land handing off. That time it was the Warriors' turn to do a little gang tackling on number 14, Luke White, for our Buccaneers. That's going to be a 1-yard gain. And what we're starting to see as we get further in the game is that these guys haven't been practicing in full gear because of the heat, Sawyer. And so now they're coming out here and they go hard. They go fast for about 4 or 5 seconds at a clip, and they're starting to cramp up. And we've got a cramp out here on the field, and we've got a Warrior who is down, and it looks like it could be the man himself, number 7, Cooper Wiles. We were thinking maybe he was going to get up and trot off of there, but he went back down on a knee. And now the trainer's out there with him. He's up now. And he does go hard. He's in every rep. He's in every down. Offense, defense, special teams. And he's back down on the turf. So, Sawyer, with that, maybe we better hit the turf for about 30 seconds with another commercial right here on rivercountrysports.com.
From the heart of Suwannee County, it's River Country Sports, your exclusive home for local high school sports, live events, and all the hometown action you care about. Catch every touchdown, buzzer beater, and big play, streaming live and on demand at rivercountrysports.com. Proudly supporting all of Suwannee County. This is River Country Sports, your teams, your town, your stream.
Yeah, Suwannee didn't practice in pads at all this past week.
Looking for real estate? Want to buy? Need to sell? Call Karen at Hometown Realty in Branford. Karen's a people person and strives to make the buying and selling process as smooth as possible for her clients. Let her experience and knowledge of the area work for you when buying or selling real estate. Karen Odom at Hometown Realty in Branford, a proud supporter of Branford Buccaneers football. Karen Odom of Hometown Realty in Branford. To reach Karen, call her at 386-365-0039 or email Karen at hometownrealtynf.com.
Back here on rivercountrysports.com, Branford 2nd and 9.
Great job by Trent Land to handle that ball. Boy, I tell you, our center, he can snap that ball like a cannon. That was my guy, 28, Cameron Anderson. He was met by a host of defenders for the Aucilla Warriors. He might have got a yard on that one, a tough yard. So it brings up 3rd and a long 8 for the Branford Buccaneers. as we start moving 4:40 and counting in this third quarter. Aucilla Warriors still up on our Bucks, 6-0. Trent Land in the pistol. Looking at trips to his right. Oh, the ball slips through his hand, but he picks it up. He shows what kind of athlete it is. He lets it go.
Deep throw all the way down to 10. Slips through.
Oh, my goodness. I hate to even say your name, Christian Franklin, but there wasn't a guy in the county. And that ball slipped right through his hands in the end zone or inside the 5. That would have been a moonwalk into the end zone for number 10, Christian Franklin. He did a great job beating the defender. Looked like Carter James for the Warriors. You never want your name called and you get beat like that, but he was in a different time zone, and he was wide open, Sawyer, and that ball just slipped through his fingers. Oh, he won't sleep good tonight. Once again, same formation. Trent Land trips to the right.
Whistle's blowing.
Officials whistle stopping the play as we are 4th and 8, and it looks like Branford has called timeout. And now, with that timeout, Sawyer,
we're going to take our timeout here on rivercountrysports.com.
Sometimes you just need a bird's eye view. Call Bird's Eye Roofing for a free estimate. Visit www.birdseyeroofing.com or call 386-935-6559.
Back here on rivercountrysports.com, it's 4th down for the Branford Buccaneers.
Yes, 28. Cameron Anderson in the backfield, but he's not getting the ball. He's blocking for his quarterback, and that ball is deep and over the head of number 7, Braden Strait, and that'll be a turnover on down, Sawyer, with 4 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Raindrops sprinkling down once again.
Dampening my paper.
Oh, we have the soggy rosters right here in front of us. Mosquitoes swarming around, even with the bug spray on us. We're living the dream, Sawyer. We're living the dream. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Aucilla Warriors. Sawyer and I, we look like we could just reach over the fence and touch them right here. Number 7 is back in the ball game. He was down with a cramp. Ollie James for our Bucks, he was down with a cramp earlier. We didn't see him that last series. Number 28, Cameron Anderson's been in the backfield. There's a pass from Wiles out to his guy, Wyatt Wellman.
2nd down for the Warriors. Only a few yards, 5 yards to go.
Ty Donaway and Holston Frazier in on that last tackle as I end the life of some mosquitoes landing on me. 2nd down, 4 yards to go for the Warriors. Ball is spotted, still in Warrior territory at about the 46. Looking for a screen.
Short little pass to number 15. Gets taken down from the legs.
Yeah, Ty Donaway came up and just took the legs out from underneath. The running back for the Warriors, he's going to make his way over here to the sidelines. Ouch, Coach. That one hurt. But it did help the Warriors as that'll move the sticks. It'll be 1st down. Ball is up maybe just over the 50-yard line in Branford Buccaneer territory, traveling from our left to the right with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the third period.
Whistle's blowing.
53, David Lopez, listening to the count, not watching the ball. Going to get an encroachment. And that's going to move the ball 5 yards up. That's a freebie for the Warriors. Make their lives a little bit easier, as now they are in Branford territory.
1st and 5, the Aucilla Warriors.
Wiles back in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's looking to pass.
Pass over. Number 11. He's got $4 on him, taking him down. That's number 9. Poindexter taking that main tackle there.
Yep. Saw Cameron Anderson over there. That's going to move the sticks.
Another first down.
Yeah, first down, Sawyer, for the Aucilla Warriors. Under 3 minutes, 2:58.
Still holding the lead here tonight against the Branford Buccaneers. Still got a little bit left in this quarter and then final quarter.
Coming up, it's 6-0, Aucilla Warriors. Aucilla now taking their time, letting that clock tick under 2:40. They go to Twins left. And that's a handoff. The big number 15 for Aucilla.
It's thrown around by number 7 on Branford Buccaneer defense.
Braden Strait came up and put an end to that run. The 15, boy, he was running with a full head of steam. Number 15, Luke Grant. He's going to come off the field now. Number 3, Carter James, is going to come in and replace him in the backfield for the Warriors. But it was Braden Strait who straightened him out. Gain of about 3 yards. Brings up 2nd and 7 for the Aucilla Warriors. Traveling from our left to our right. Ball's on the right hash. And he's looking to pass again, but he's got heat. And that heat comes from the Keaton Brown. He is relentless.
It's going to leave the Warriors with a short loss there, making them 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. 3rd and a long 11. Little pause in the rain. Aucilla takes a lot of pride in their passing game. 3rd and 11. Expect number 7 to be looking downfield as they go into a double-double formation. Twins to the right, twins to the left. There's a snap, and Wiles is looking downfield. He lets it go, and he's got number 5 wide open. But guess what, folks? It's all good because he dropped the ball. So that's going to bring up
4th down.
4th down. So what will Aucilla do? And I do see some laundry on the field. It's unsportsmanlike, and this time it's against the Christians, the Aucilla Christians. So that will move the ball back further. Still a discussion out there at about the 37-yard line, the Branford side of the field.
So got 50 seconds.
Yeah, the clock has stopped while the officials try to sort this out. They did give an unsportsmanlike conduct, and they did point it towards the Aucilla Christians.
Coach is out there talking to the refs, but still talking to the refs.
Yep, he's going to come over and bring another official with him, explain to him what they saw.
Players waiting around, ready to get this game on moving.
The defense for the Warrior player, the Aucilla Christian players. Hey, nobody's perfect. Christians make mistakes as well. And in this case, we'll take all the mistakes the Christians for Aucilla will take. Now, they are saying roughing the passer. And they are moving the ball down the field against the Branford Buccaneers, which is going to give them a first down.
Now they're moving it back. What's going on here?
That's what there were 2 penalties on the play. And so there was roughing the passer against the Branford Buccaneer defense. And they moved the ball down. Now, the umpire, the head official, is heading over to the Branford sideline where he is going to talk with Coach Detter and explain to him the 2 flags. I didn't see the second flag. I just saw the 1 flag right here. So can 1 flag catch 2 penalties?
Pretty sure I may have saw the second one. There's another one far back there.
Those young eyes of yours. I've got raindrops on my glasses. So they've sorted it out. And now?
Still waiting. There we go.
And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Aucilla. After the unsportsmanlike conduct, the ball was moved back. Draw. Boom! You might have heard that all the way from Jefferson County. That's big number 52, Mason Humphreys. Came in and just met the back in the backfield for about a 4-yard loss. And there was some extracurriculars going on downfield with our guy number 10, Christian Franklin, and number 5, Wyatt Wellman. No flags on that, but
leaves the Warriors.
Franklin had to go off the field with his helmet off. So imagine number 5, Franklin, got a hand on the face mask as they mixed it up and pulled that helmet off. So, yes, you're right. It's 2nd and a long 13. Wiles in the shotgun. He's rolling to his left. He's looking for his Warrior receiver downfield, and that pass is broken up. And it looks like number 9, Cole Poindexter, boy, he started out strong, and he has continued strong. 1 second remains in this 3rd quarter. Still, it's the Aucilla Christian Warriors 6. Our Branford Buccaneers still yet to score 0. Time for one more play of this quarter. Aucilla's going to send twins to the left, send them way out wide. Ball's on the right hash. See if Wiles rolls to his. He's going to put in motion out to the trips. He's looking left all day. He lets it fly.
Deep pass. Way overshoots. Oh,
Yep.
Almost picked up by number 5.
Yep, Ty Donaway adjusted to the ball, and he was closer to the ball than any Warrior receiver. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. It's the Aucilla Warriors 6, our Branford Buccaneers 0. And Sawyer?
With that, we're going to take a break here on rivercountrysports.com.
Looking for more selection, more savings, and more reasons to love your next Chevy? Then get to Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. You've got the largest selection of Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, from powerful Silverados and rugged Colorados to family-friendly Equinoxes, Tahoes, and sporty Corvettes. Whatever you drive, we've got it, and it's ready to go. And right now, you can score rebates up to $10,000. That's serious savings on the Chevy you want without the runaround. Already driving a Chevy? Our state-of-the-art service department is staffed with GM-certified master technicians who know your vehicle inside and out. From oil changes to major repairs, your Chevy is in expert hands. Here's Lance McCray and Jeff Mosley.
This is Lance McCray at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Come be a part of our Chevrolet family, and remember, don't be fooled by all the smoke and mirrors of fees and no fees, because the only line that matters is the bottom line.
Hello, this is Jeff Mosley, General Manager at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Like Lance says, the only line that matters is the bottom line, and that's the line we will not be beat on. Thanks, and hope to see you down at the store.
Back here on rivercountrysports.com, start of the fourth quarter, 6-0 for the Aucilla Christian athletes.
The Warriors, yes, and they are going to flip.
Warriors.
They are going to flip the field, and so they're coming our way, and it's going to be fourth down for the Warriors. Ball is spotted at the Branford Buccaneer 40-yard line. I like it when they flip the field and they're playing on this side because we can see much better. Although this isn't the best vantage point at a football game, the administration here at Aucilla Christian has been absolutely wonderful to us since we've been here. But we just want to repay them by pounding them a little bit right here. There's a little hitch and go. The ball is up. Great coverage. And he made the catch right here in front of us, Sawyer. Braden Strait had great coverage, but number 5, that might have been the catch of the game right there. Wyatt Wellman for the Warriors, and that's moving the sticks. And the ball is inside that Roundtree Chevy red zone. Ball spotted just inside the 20, about the 19. It's 1st and 10, and encroachment, those hard counts by that disciplined Aucilla Warrior offense. No movement, and that's going to move the ball 5 yards closer to the end zone for the Warriors. Come on, Branford defense. Come on, Bucks. Hunker down.
Aucilla now 1st and 5 to go.
Ball spotted at about the 14-yard line of the Buccaneers.
Quick pass off to number 3. Gets taken down by number 12.
Yeah.
And number 52.
Keaton Brown. And Mason Humphreys. Giving that fella the Malachi crunch as they hit him from each side. That'll be a gain of about 2 yards for the Warriors. Lopez, Humphreys, Dees, all waiting on that defensive front. Keaton. Oh! There's a snap. Holy cow. His own player almost knocked him down like a pinball, batted him back to the right, and he found daylight at midnight. And that'll be an Aucilla Christian touchdown. And it looks like they're going to go for 2. So it's Aucilla Christian with 10:28, 12. Our Branford Buccaneers, 0. Not a good night for our locals. Fed Hornets going down to Union County. Columbia High going down to Oakleaf. There's a snap. And there's down in the backfield for a sack. David Lopez just crushed Warrior quarterback Cooper Wiles. And with 10:28 remaining in this contest, it is Aucilla 12, our Branford Buccaneers 0. And it was a big pitch and catch from Wiles to Wellman that made that drive go. And with that, while we wait for the kickoff, we'll take one more break right here on rivercountrysports.com.
Sometimes you just need a bird's eye view. Call Bird's Eye Roofing for a free estimate. Visit www.birdseyeroofing.com or call 386-9...
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning.
So Wiles will kick off, and it's number 28 for the Buccaneers, Cameron Anderson, and he's taking it up the gut, and he's going to run it out to the 35-yard line, Sawyer. So Branford will start 1st and 10 from their own 35, 10-19 remaining in the fourth quarter, remaining in this contest, and it's Aucilla 12, the Branford Buccaneers 0. So let's see if Coach Lucky, Trent Land, and company can get something going in this fourth quarter. No Ollie James out there in the backfield for the Buccaneers. And they're going with a tight formation.
Trench is going to take that ball and go and run with it. Being taken out.
On the Branford far sidelines. But he's going to make some positive yardage. Pick up at least 2, maybe 3. He's going to, looks like, stay over there on the sidelines. And Ollie James right on cue, checking into the ball game. Branford's going to go with that tight formation. We'll call it the double sniffer, where you got the backs right there, right behind the guard tackle, and they are going to act as blocking backs. And Ollie James is going to take that ball down, Sawyer, what looks like could be a Branford Buccaneer first down, and it is. And they're going to move the sticks. 9:40 remaining in this contest. The clock is moving.
So is Branford.
Branford is moving, and they need to keep moving. And it wouldn't hurt my feelings if they didn't move real far on this next play. Ollie James.
He's going to go ahead and take the ball himself right down the gut, getting tripped over by one of his own teammates, maybe.
And mixing it up on the sidelines. Number 10 over there on the far sidelines for the Buccaneers. And the Warrior, no flag, no harm, no foul. Let the boys play. That was 6 yards by Ollie James.
Still a gain.
Coach Lucky telling them, let's go, let's go. Branford's lined up. Aucilla's still running people on and off the field, and Aucilla's going to have to call a timeout or they're going to get a flag for too many men on the field. And with that, Sawyer.
We're going to take a break here on rivercountrysports.com.
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning. Leadership begins here. Careers start here. Curiosity meets opportunity. Building the leaders of tomorrow. Learning begins with love. One district, every student, every day. The Suwannee County School District, my choice for high-quality education.
Back here on rivercountrysports.com.
Both teams still with their respected coaches. I like what Branford's doing right here. They're bringing the backs in, receiver in, or running 2 big backs, using them as blocking backs. This time, Trent's back in.
2nd and 4.
Tight formation.
Pass up. Looks like it's snatched by a Warrior.
That ball was up. That was good coverage by Aucilla. But what looked like could have been an Oski, an INT, an interception for the Warriors on this wet night. The ball slipped through his hands, and Branford is still alive. 3rd down and about 5 for the Buccaneers. Ollie James now. And the ball slips through his hands. It's still on the ground, and Aucilla has recovered it. Turnovers. It's hard to win a ball game when you turn the ball over. That ball is wet. We have seen a season's worth of turnovers tonight on both teams.
This might be the most I've seen in my entire career here with River Country.
Yeah, it's you're probably right there. It's just been a wet, soggy afternoon. Delayed 2 hours before more than 2 hours before kickoff. We thought we'd be home, showered, in bed by now, and instead, we're just in the fourth quarter of this football game.
Still got 8 minutes 1:38 to go. Clock is stopped.
Aucilla with a 1st and 10 in Branford Buccaneer territory. Ball spotted at about the 43-yard line. Wiles back in the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself and go around right in. And boy, he is fast. And he's still up. But he goes out of bounds.
Face mask, looks like.
Well, he got knocked out of bounds over there, but he kept running on those sidelines out of bounds over there. I thought he'd gotten more than what he had, but he had enough for a first down, but a penalty. You're right, Sawyer. That yellow laundry on the field. That's going to negate that big play by Aucilla against our Branford Buccaneer defense. So instead of 1st and 10, deep in Branford territory at the 22, that ball is now around the 50-yard line and going to make it 1st and what looks to be 20 for Aucilla. Come on, Buccaneers. We got to get a turnover. Wiles rolling to his left. And he is walloped on the sideline over here. Big hit.
Tell you what, I felt that.
Woof. I got a headache after that one. Number 3, Vernon Richards. Number 9, Cole Poindexter. Whew. That's a load when both of them hit you at the same time. Number 7, hands on his hips. He truly is a warrior.
He is. He's taking a lot of beatings out here tonight.
He has taken a beating. 8 minutes and 3 seconds. 2nd down and about 18 for Aucilla. It's like twins to the right. Lopez needs to get back. Watch that football.
Buck's getting a little angsty, but it's not called.
No, he did not make it across the line of scrimmage.
Quick pass off number 15, thrown straight to the ground.
Yeah, it's good to see number 14, Luke White, out there getting after it, but we got a Buccaneer who is a little hobbled right there. Trying to get a number on him. It is number 9. It is Cole Poindexter. Looks like he's favoring that right side. Impressive little team as far as numbers go for this Aucilla Warrior team. 21 players. They all passed the eyeball test. So that's going to bring up 3rd down. Once again, about 18. Wiles back in the gun. There's a snap. And he's going to, little trickeration as he flipped it to a back coming around. But you didn't trick me, says 28 and number 18. Cameron Anderson, Holston Frazier. And it's going to be 4th down. And we'll see where the officials spot the ball. They are in Buccaneer territory just inside the 45. So it's going to be 4th and about 12. Coach Wheeler for Aucilla says we're not punting. We're going for it. 6:40 and counting remaining in this contest. Aucilla 12, Branford 0. Wiles back to pass. He's looking deep, but he's under pressure. But he wiggles out of it. He throws back across his body. Oh, my goodness. Had number 6 open, but 18, Holston Frazier, closed quickly, and that was just enough to disrupt that pitch and catch. And it's a turnover on downs as the Branford Buccaneers now with 6:24 remaining.
Oh, so it looks like teams are taking a timeout here on the field. So we're going to take our timeout here on rivercountrysports.com.
Saddle up, Swanee. It's rodeo time. The 6th annual Swanee River Roundup Pro Rodeo will take place October 16th and 17th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the Fairgrounds in Live Oak. There will be roping, along with bronc riding, steer wrestling, cowgirl breakaway, barrel racing, plus bull riding. Gates open at 6 with a rodeo beginning at 7:30. Saturday's rodeo will air live right here on River Country. Don't miss the rodeo October 16th and 17th in Live Oak. For more information, call 386-362-3004 or visit SwaneeParks.com.
Back here on rivercountrysports.com, we got 6 minutes, 24 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10 for the Branford Buccaneers.
In their own territory, ball spotted about the 44, Sawyer. So here we go. Trent Land and Ollie James, this time back in the backfield, and we're going trips formation, but that's a good pass rush, forcing Trent to step up and have to try to get something. But there was nothing going as that defensive front was laying there just in wait. So that will bring us down to under 6 minutes remaining in this contest.
Through everything, it still takes a consistent few guys to take down Trent Land.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he and number 7, quarterback for Aucilla, they could be kin because they both pass the eyeball test. They're both strong. They're both good passers. They're both good runners. And here we go. 2nd down and 11. Whew, ball was snapped a little high. Trent Kevin, he's got
Pass
number 7.
deep to 7. He loses it. It's on the ground. And the Warriors are on it.
Number 7, Braden Strait, had it for just a second. And he was popped by the Aucilla Warrior, who is still down on the field.
Whistle's blown.
It was a great pop. And, folks, on that one, we might better take a little bit of a break because that Warrior is down and he is hurting. So we will be back in a moment on rivercountrysports.com.
Do you want to help veterans? Vet Team 6 is a nonprofit organization that helps North Florida and South Georgia veterans with all types of projects, things that other organizations may not be able to do, like mowing lawns, removing debris, repairing driveways. We even help one veteran bury his donkey. You can help Vet Team 6 by volunteering your time or by making a monetary donation to the cause. For more information, check out our Facebook page at VETTEAMSIX. Vet Team 6. 6 branches, 1 mission.
Tree Chevy.
Oh,
right. You can run another.
Back here. Oh, never mind.
From the heart of Swanee County, it's River Country Sports, your exclusive home for local high school sports, live events, and all the hometown action you care about. Catch every touchdown, buzzer beater, and big play. Streaming live and on demand at rivercountrysports.com. Proudly supporting all of Swanee County. This is River Country Sports. Your teams, your town, your stream.
Back here, rivercountrysports.com, that Warrior.
He's up on his feet on the sidelines. I'm not sure he'll be back in the contest, though. He had to have some help. And it's 3rd and 11. And this time, Branford with the discipline. Trent Land with the hard count, and that entire Warrior defensive front jumped across the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be 5 free yards, which is going to move it up to about 3rd and 6 for our Branford Buccaneers.
May change up their game plan here because they got a few less yards to make up.
So Coach Lucky talking with Trent Land. Christian Franklin with the speed. If he'd have just held on to the pass in the 3rd quarter, oh my goodness, it would be a different ball game. But it is a wet night. It is not easy to hold on this ball, as we've seen a record number of turnovers tonight. So it's 3rd and 6. Trent Land with the pass out to number 6, Micah Bussey. First time he's held on to the ball and got a chance at the ball tonight, and he made
first down, I believe.
Oh, he's got the first down. Yeah, he made the most of his time out there. Little out route, Bussey, and now we are in Aucilla Warrior territory. First down and 10, 5:15. Clock has started.
1st and 10 for the Branford Buccaneers. Quick handoff to number 10. He's got a few Warriors on him. He's being held back. Still not on the ground. They're blowing the whistle already before he's on the ground.
Yeah, Christian Franklin.
Helmet's flown off with that exchange.
Yeah, wearing the headgear. Wet. Helmet slippery. Comes off. It's about the second or third time for our guy, Franklin. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Coach Lucky, need to get that play signaled in. Get a little bit more urgency as we are moving down to 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this contest. 2nd down and 9. Looks like a trip's left. Ollie James in the backfield. There's a snap, but he's not looking for Ollie James. Just a miscue. Pass intended for Braden Strait. I think that ball came out of Land's hand. A little awkward, I believe. Wet. Slipped out. Can't get the good grip. That's the frustrating thing when you can't run your offense like you want because Mother Nature has made it real challenging for us.
With that, 3rd and 9 for the Branford Buccaneers.
So we got 2 downs to try to get this first down. There will be no more punting for Branford.
Number 18 in the backfield. Looks like Trent's looking for a deep pass way down to Ollie James, who catches it and falls to the ground.
That is a catch, folks. Sawyer's right. And that is number 2, Ollie James. How he came down with that, I have no idea. But over on that far sidelines, we're the Branford Buccaneers, and you probably heard them all the way across the field. Wow. Beautiful pass. Trent Land, and an acrobatic, sure-handed catch by number 2, Ollie James. And the Sticks are taking a nap on the sidelines, and it's first.
Brentline, quick pass off to number 28, I believe, and that might be a touchdown for the Branford Buccaneers.
Number 28, my guy, Cameron Anderson. Great job by the offensive line. Just opened up the hole. And 28 looked like a little Warwick Dunn back in his day, wiggling through, and Branford's got the old swinging gate for the 2-point conversion. It's not there. So they're going to back out of it, and they're going to kick the PAT.
Branford teeing up to kick here.
There's a snap. Trent Land with the hold, and the kick
be good.
Is good. So with 3:44 remaining, it gets a lot more interesting here as we get close to midnight, Sawyer. It's the Aucilla Warriors 12, our Branford Buccaneers 7.
Right here on rivercountrysports.com, where we're taking a break before they head back to kick off.
Looking for more selection, more savings, and more reasons to love your next Chevy? Then get to Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. You've got the largest selection of Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, from powerful Silverados and rugged Colorados to family-friendly Equinoxes, Tahoes, and sporty Corvettes. Whatever you drive, we've got it, and it's ready to go. And right now, you can score rebates up to $10,000. That's serious savings on the Chevy you want without the runaround. Already driving a Chevy? Our state-of-the-art service department is staffed with GM-certified master technicians who know your vehicle inside and out. From oil changes to major repairs, your Chevy is in expert hands. Here's Lance McCrae and Jeff Mosley.
This is Lance McCrae at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Come be a part of our Chevrolet family, and remember, don't be fooled by all the smoke and mirrors of fees and no fees, because the only line that matters is the bottom line.
Hello, this is Jeff Mosley, General Manager at Roundtree Moore Chevrolet. Like Lance says, the only line that matters is the bottom line, and that's the line we will not be beat on. Thanks, and hope to see you down at the store.
All right, folks, we are back. 3:44 remaining in the contest. Branford Buccaneers just punched it in here in the fourth quarter. It is Aucilla 12, Branford 7. Branford lining up to kick off. Is it too much time to do an onside kick. It appears as if Branford's going to kick it deep and depend on their defense. Nope, they're going with the squib. It's open. It's alive.
Who comes out with it? I think
Aucilla was able to do it, but Branford had their opportunity. The Bucks had an opportunity. Great squib, great onside kick. They were lined up, and they were going like they were going deep. That was just a squib to try to bounce it off the Aucilla defender, and it did get away from him, but he was able to crawl over and get back on it just as a Branford Buccaneer was coming in for the recovery. So 3:41. Coach Detter's defense got to expect a lot of run right here, as Aucilla is going to try to bleed this clock as much as possible, take it all the way if they can. So they need to watch old number 7 in the backfield.
Quick pass off. Gonna hold the entire crusade of the
all right,
Buccaneers.
no penalty, and that's the way to drive him back. Stopped him at the line of scrimmage and just drove him back. And Lopez was one of the first ones there. And Dees, Ollie James, Poindexter, just a gang tackle.
Now, what do you call a group of Pirates, group of Buccaneers?
Are you about to hit me with a joke with
No,
3:09 left in the game? Sawyer's breaking. He's delirious at midnight. He's a wild man. Here we go. 2nd and 7. Well, right then, those Buccaneers look like a pack of wild dogs that hadn't eaten in a while.
Whistle blown.
Looks like a flag on the far side of the field, Sawyer. Let's see what's going on.
Head coach heading over to talk.
Hopefully it's in our favor.
Head coach, head ref, heading over to talk with the other referees.
Boy, big number 1. They're waving the flag off. Big number 1. He came in early in the game for Aucilla and made a mistake, ran a route incorrectly, and the coaches got all over him. Hadn't seen much of him since. They put him back in the game just now, and they've sent him back off the field for some reason. But anyway, here we go. And there comes Wiles. He's coming around the left end. He's going to try to keep the ball in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
Big
and
number
he did
12.
just that. Yes.
Jumps on him from behind, takes him straight to the ground.
Yeah, Keaton Brown not letting him. Just got it across. The first down for the Buccaneers. Correction, for the Warriors. With 2:20 remaining in the contest, it's 1st and 10 for the Aucilla Christian Warriors.
2 minutes.
And they are in no hurry, Sawyer.
2 minutes, 10 seconds counting on the clock.
Yeah. We've got to try to wrap that quarterback up if he holds on to the ball. And another one's got to try to rip that ball out and create a turnover. And here he comes, number 7. And he's
it's on the ground.
And
he's
back.
Barely, oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness, young man. Oh, Mr. Poindexter. Horseshoes and hand grenades as the clock ticks 1:40. Ball was on the ground once again. And we had that opportunity, but number 7 for the Warriors was just able to outmaneuver our number 7, Poindexter, for the Bucks to maintain possession. And it's 2nd down, and that clock is ticking away, 1:15 and counting. 2nd down, probably not going to do anything but run this ball.
Quick pass up, ball run straight down the gut.
Not enough for a 1st down, and it's a
timeout for Branford. With that, we're going to take a timeout here on rivercountrysports.com.
Sometimes you just need a bird's eye view. Call Bird's Eye Roofing for a free estimate. Visit www.birdseyeroofing.com or call 386-935-6559.
Back here, rivercountrysports.com, they're bringing out the chains to
bringing
measure.
out the chains to see how much the Warriors are going to need for a first down. And, folks, according to the chains, they've gotten it. That was surprising. I did not think that he made it, but he made it by half the football. And with less than a minute to play, unless we can get a turnover, the Warrior running back may have just sealed our fate this evening. Very surprised when you look at the sidelines. You see the numbers that we have, and you look at the sidelines of Aucilla. That's a lot of credit to these Warriors. I mean, they certainly passed the eyeball test, and they
half their team's on the field at once.
refuse to be denied on their home field in this first game of the SSAA. And there's a flag on the play right there. Legal procedure on Aucilla. 58 seconds remaining. Aucilla 12, our Branford Buccaneers 7. Still some time. Still some time. Aucilla for sure was probably going to
bleed that clock out as much as they can.
Hand the ball off or just quarterback keeper. And they're going to hand it off.
Number 3, it's taken down by our number 3.
So Vernon Richards, great pursuit. And that's going to be another timeout for the Branford Buccaneers as they are going to try to stop this Aucilla Warrior team. Try to wrap him up, the ball carrier. Maybe punch that ball, rip that ball out, create a turnover, Sawyer.
Last chance, last minute on the clock.
Yes, 51 seconds remaining. We're going to stay right here with you. Coach Detter over there imploring his defense. It's not over, and it's not. 51 seconds remaining. Boy, what a great story it would be to score twice in the fourth quarter to win this ball game. But first, in order to do that, we're going to have to take possession back, either by a fumble recovery, scoop and score, or get that Branford offense back on the field and see what Trent Land and company can do. But Aucilla is feeling confident as it is second down and 14. Second down and 14. And they are going to take the knee. And there's nothing that Branford can now do as they used their final timeout. I was thinking they had one more looking at the scoreboard. We are down to about 30 seconds and counting, and it looks like Aucilla's just going to have to take the knee one more time, Sawyer. And they're going to have a home victory over our Branford Buccaneers. Surprised. But this might just be what we need to get our attention from here on out. And that's the ball game, Sawyer. As we go down 5 seconds remaining, both teams headed to their respective sidelines, 2-1, and it's official. It's in the books. The Aucilla Warriors, they've played 21 games in their history, Sawyer. And
the Buccaneers.
Against the Buccaneers and the Warriors. And the Warriors have come out 15 times the winner.
Last
heading
time,
into
I
this.
believe, 2016, about a decade ago.
Yeah, about a decade ago. It's been a decade. we appreciate Jamie from the Lake City Reporter for giving us some accurate information this week and saying that. Last week a comment was made about having never played the Union County Tigers. What should have been said was have never beat the Union County Tigers. But after 3 quarters in a kickoff classic, we walked off the field with a 7-7 tie. But tonight, we scored 7 points, and it wasn't enough as the Aucilla Christian Warriors scored 12, and it's 12-7. Our Buccaneers are going to head back to Suwannee County, regroup, and get ready for a game next week against Duval. Eagles View making their way over. So as Coach Detter and company takes his crew into the end zone to have a final words with him,
Right.
We're going to take a break right here on rivercountrysports.com.
Excellence in academic and clubs. Tradition, family, future. Foundations for lifelong learning. Leadership begins here. Careers start here. Curiosity meets opportunity. Building the leaders of tomorrow. Learning begins with love. One district, every student, every day. The Suwannee County School District, my choice for high quality education.
Sometimes you just need a bird's eye view. Call Bird's Eye Roofing for a free estimate. Visit www.birdseyeroofing.com or call 386-935-6559.
Back here on rivercountrysports.com. Just want to let you know that the Branford Buccaneers football on rivercountrysports.com is brought to you in part by Roundtree Moore Chevrolet, Highway 90 east of Lake City, Bird's Eye Roofing in Branford. Visit birdseyeroofing.com to request a free estimate. The Suwannee County School District, Suwannee Parks and Recreation. Don't miss the rodeo in Live Oak on October 16th and 17th. We will be live streaming that event on that Saturday. Branford Buccaneers Quarterback Club, support today, build tomorrow. And Karen Odom, Hometown Realty of Branford. Follow Suwannee football all season long. Like and subscribe to the channel and catch all the exciting action of Branford Buccaneer and Suwannee Bulldog football exclusively on rivercountrysports.com. To sponsor our broadcasts or to get more information, contact River Country Sports. Our email address is rivercountrysports@gmail.com or by U.S. mail, P.O. Box 346, Live Oak, Florida 32064. Tonight's River Country broadcast team, our streaming producer, Miss Lucy Gola, Branford Quarterback Club scoreboard operator, Miss Courtney Champagne, camera operators, Jake Champagne and Luke Baxley, as well as myself, Sawyer Brooks, and my man, Terry Phil, y'all. We'll see you Monday night for the coach's show. And all of you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yeah, first time I think we've ever gone from one day to the next broadcasting a football game. So here it is. It's Saturday morning, and here we are still on the air, Sawyer. But what a strange afternoon and evening. Mother Nature just totally just worked us over. Silly.
Yes.
I've never seen so many turnovers, but it was to be expected. We called it before the game, and we got just what we thought we might get. And there was a lot of turnovers in the rain and the weather in this long weather delayed game that didn't get started till probably about 9:30 at night. And unfortunately for us, it just didn't work out. We just had turnovers at the wrong time. Any time there's a turnover, it's at the wrong time. But turnovers at the wrong time, and it's cost us. So, but we're gonna regroup. We're gonna regroup this week, and we're gonna go back to Suwannee County, and we're going to take on an Eagles View team that took a walloping tonight. So they're going to come in upset and ready for their first victory. And Coach Detter and his Branford Buccaneers now passing in front of us right now as they are heading towards the sidelines, then onto the locker room, and then onto the Suwannee County bus to make their way back to Branford So, as you said, my man Sawyer, never experienced anything like this before. This late start of a game and into the wee hours of the morning the following morning.
Definitely experienced something I will remember for a very long time.
Yeah, but we will be back on Monday with Coach Detter on
as
the
well
sports
as Coach Kyler Hall.
and Coach Kyler Hall, even though their game was canceled tonight against Madison. And not
yesterday.
Yesterday. You're right. Yesterday. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we've got didn't fare well for local teams this evening. Columbia goes down. Looks like Lafayette may have went down. And our Swanee Bulldogs up to the north of us weren't able to play because of weather. And our Branford Buccaneers, unfortunately, are coming home with Coach Detter's first loss as a Buccaneer. Went to the spring, defeated the Keystone Heights team, and then ended up with a tie with the varsity 7-7 against Union County, which defeated Lafayette High School tonight. But going home with his first loss on the season. But it's time to regroup and get things rolling, heading in the right direction. I'm 100% confident Coach Detter and crew is going to do just that. So Sawyer,
we will head out for tonight. See you Monday and again next week for Branford's next game.
Right here on rivercountrysports.com.